So all the players are here and it's gonna start soon, guys. But these guys are spamming out
Yes.
like hell. Okay, let me clear the home maps. I personally told HappyBoar to ban Arena, so you guys won't be having chance to see that today. And anyways, let's see whether we will be able to see all three games. It's gonna be all the games casted today were like went only two games, so let's see how it's gonna go today now. Okay, guys, the drafting has started, and so Love with this ban is starting with the ban first. He has gone Eldorado, and now HappyBoar will be banning his two maps. Expecting a arena to be coming in. I'll just type it and keep it. So hey, block play, and okay, here comes arena and valley. Why you would want to do a valley? So no, thanks play, thanks for the follow, man. And we got, what's this, Love's last ban. Love is asking people to wait. Oh my god, Love banned the same map again, value. What the hell is doing? Yes, Janky, I actually told them specifically to ban Arena and Regicide Fortress or Hideout. Are this Love is trolling around, man? This guy. So this guy, okay, he is banned rehydration. That's interesting. Okay, so everyone are banning Eldorado for some reason, so no one want to see any uh, towers at the. Man. So now HappyBoar is going to pick us. This. Oblique something. You can see. Wow, he has gone for Acropolis. I like the choice. Is it? It's always easier to cast a map that you have played. As simple as that. Oh, I put it in the wrong person. I should have put it right here. So this is
Yes.
HappyBoar's home map, Acropolis. Now has gone for. Oh god, what is it? Anyways, he has gone for RF. So that's with maps, guys. Almost pretty much expected maps.
Yes.
Now it's gonna be save draft. Love will be hosting the draft and probably will be putting it soon, guys. So some interesting picks here. So one has gone with walls and one has gone for an open map. So let's see how it's gonna be. The Civ draft is gonna be a very important one. So Happy Boar would love to get some scout civs, I suppose, in Acropolis, and love in RF. It's gonna be a tricky pick from him. Let's see how it's gonna go. So, what do you guys think a better civ for to be picked in RF? Like, you is the all arena civs will be suitable for it, or like, or do we need to kind of pick some specific civs? Like, what else I can think of is like any civ that has like range unit will be good for RF. In Spanish, yeah, probably good. So, guys, give us a minute. Love's Chrome is not responding. That's what his last message is. Yeah, man. Ask Rogan. That's the best way. Marty, you suck at guessing, man. That's not the password. Yeah, this. Okay, so what we can think of is I hope Love has some strategy for the Arabia game. So Happy Boar, I have seen him like always interested to lame in games. Even during my show match when he played, he was like I think he tried to lame in a game, and in the Wonder Race, I guess he lamed Warshed Boar. So he's a guy who is kind of pretty much interested in lame. So Arabia going to be a very interesting matchup. Arey, what the hell he is doing? Arey, Love says that his Chrome is not responding and he's going to post something on mobile, man. This. Arey, open the. Man. Exactly, Mama. These Love is so much. And he has yet to up himself, so there is another FP issue to be fixed sooner. So there are more things to be happening. That's what I also told Marty. Ask these guys to use it. They finally posted a link. I think he typed from seeing the mobile, I guess. So we will just wait for Happy Boat to join, then we can like start looking into the draft. So we have RF and Acropolis, kind of two totally different maps. Drafting is really important. Uh, what else is he could? Happy Boar can go, or like Slavs, and it's time to join now. So the guy at the
Yes.
left is Love, Tiny Paper, and Vast Imagination should be Happy Boar. So drafting has just started. So Love will be picking the Civ first, then two picks will be from Happy Boar, and it goes on. So Love has gone for Aztecs. Okay. So maybe Aztec for Arabia. Someone remind him that Arena was banned. And Mayans pick coming from Happy Boar. And the second pick, I think something to be do with scouts. Mayans probably for RF, but Love might finally end up banning Mayans. That's what my gut feel is. What happened to my... Oops. Sorry guys for the overlay thing. I don't know how that kind of screwed up there. Ah, it's a scroll issue, sorry. Okay, so Habibur has gone for Ethiopians and he has gone for Mongols. So Ethiopians, is he planning to do something like Tower Rush on Acropolis? Now he's going for some scout serves. Lovers picked up Franks probably for Arabia. So Huns, Mongols, Ethiopians, Mines, and for Love Aztecs, Chinese, Franks. So Love has gone for some strong tier 1 serves. Now comes the Slavs, and might be end up picking up Japanese, Japanese, Malians. Malians is another, so probably can be even used on RF. Goths, maybe he's picked up Goths for RF to counter in Chinese. Uh, anyways, so now they're going to ban the civs. It's asking about the bans. So Love has a pretty good civ picks here, guys. Aztec, Chinese, Franks, Slavs, Malians, all are tier 1 civs. And Happy Boar has a kind of mixture of picks there. Probably civs that can be used for one map against like specific civs, probably. So Happy Boar to ban first, and he just straight away went for Chinese. And if he's going to plan to ban a Chinese, why would he even pick Goths in first place? Anyways, so he might be having something in mind. Let's see. So Love is gonna ban two saves now. Discussing with his friends, probably. I guess he's asking for a minute. So I would expect them to ban Mayans. Like Mayans will be OP in RF if at all we get a chance to play RF. And I don't understand the Ethiopian pick. Is it for like Acropolis he picked it, or like he picked it for KOE Arabia? I don't know. It's kind of tricky. So he bans Mayans first. So Chinese banned for love and Mayans banned for happy. And he has banned gods. What? That's so. Why he wants to ban gods? Like I think Happy Bird played into his mind that he has some strats with gods, and kind of I think he just kind of banned gods, I guess. Um, like other than that, like countering Chinese in RF, I don't think so. Gods is gonna be important. And Happy Boar has banned Slavs, so that's like good bans from Happy Boar, Slavs, and Chinese. So we left with Malians, Franks, and Aztecs, and I'm not sure what Lao is going to go with for the QA
Yes.
Arabia. So let's wait and see. Hey Phoenix,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
both the players are into the. Okay, guys. So game one is gonna start. I think one of the most awaited game in round of 32. I guess. Everybody loves, and everybody wants to see how love plays. And Happy Boar is already has won my Blue Wolf show match, so I am expecting him to kill love. So my money is on Happy Boar. Anyways, let's see how it's gonna go. So game one, it's gonna be KOA Arabia, and these guys have just launched into the game, and we have civs left for Lovers, Malians, Franks, and Aztecs, and for Happy Boar, it's Ethiopians, Mongols, and Huns. So, but I felt that Love had a better drafting, but seeing the civs now, like I kind of inclined towards Happy Boar. Like I think that Goth's ban was like really helped Happy Boar to have a better draft there, I guess. Um, Lover's favorite to win KY. No man, no. Foodie is gonna win KY. Everybody knows that. And also that I want to cheer for Happy Boar because I have met him in person. So all my money is on Happy Boar. So let's see how it's gonna go. Okay, they already launched, and it seems like no intensive was given in the game, and game's Titanic. They are just relaunched back to set the settings back to hidden sieves, and Lowe's asking for a redraft now. Is it not Blaplay is going to face Dragon now? Does he have it Rogan at brackets? I remember. Let me see the brackets now. So Morty is going to play top spin, and Blah play is going to play Superman. Oh my god, I know who is going to be the KOA winner now. Iten versus Foodie, and Junkie is going to face Blitz. Okay, Top Shot is going to face Dragon, and Mama is going to have a chill time, I guess, with Shivamanand, but you never know. And okay, these two guys, winner of these two guys, gonna face Super Mama Reddy, and the last one is me versus Unkar. That's gonna be disaster. So, anyways, so sorry guys. It seems like the lobby was not set with no hidden sieve. So apparently, what happened was Love selected a sieve, and Happy Boar was able to see that. So they just kind of came out and again set back to hidden sieve and just launched. No, Block Play and Superman game is be will be part of round 16, so probably that will be happening next week. And we are expecting Block Play to kill Superman, so that's the prediction. So guys, finally game has started, so we should be launching in a minute. So what do you guys think about the sieves from Love and Happy World? Like what they will likely go for KOA Arabia map? Love might go for Malians, or no, Malians will be for RF, probably Aztecs. Does Love place Mizo serves in Arabia? I don't know. Or we might even see a Monk Crush incoming in Arabia. So, anyways, let's see. And for Happy Boar, I think he might go for Uns or Ethiopians. I like the pick of Ethiopians, even though it's not a tier one. So, like personally, I also like to play with Ethiopians. You'll always get that early bonus. You can do those man terms plus tower rush and things like that with them, and the archers are too good. Okay, hopefully I don't get okay, usual stuffs. I usually stuff. I got a error. I'll rejoin. Okay, guys, we will relaunch. I don't know what's that bug. Like always, I get a error out whenever the first time game launches. So this time, yeah, game started. Cool. So, yep, Ethiopians versus. Okay, we will just give the other guy. I want to make Love as blue. So what? Oh shit! It's a bad. So Love will be playing as blue Malians, and Happy Boar will be playing as red for this entire series. And he has picked Ethiopians. Okay, so that's two villages going towards a board. Okay, now he has like moved, and we'll quickly look into Love's map. His main goal is on the right, and it's most of the front, and it's like on a small hill, and Love has gone for the front wood line, and yes, main stone is also at the front, and that board was perfectly being loaded in, and he has another wood line at the left, so some easy wallings for Love, I would say. If he, oh my god, you could see already Happy Boris here, and he's already lamed one sheep. So this is what I was telling when start of the game. So this guy likes to lame a lot, and He's already here, and he might even get another 2 more sheeps here if Love is not trying to be. Oh my god, now he's spreading those sheeps, and Love has been forced to make a village idol, and already there has been one sheep sent to his TC. So Love is having a really bad start, and he has picked up another sheep. Oh my god, I think that sheep should be able to recover by Love, but this is like a different gameplay coming out from Happy Boar. And so luckily for Love, he had to like see any of his boars. So if he sees a boar like that, this guy literally will go for it. I know about that. He was about to go this side. I thought he might be able to get that boar, but it wasn't the case. And Love went for the early boar here, else it would have been like disaster for him. And we will go into Happy Boar's view here, and I think that villager might get a downhill. Oh my god, that's a downhill it, man, and that villager is gonna die. That's -1. That's so unlucky. Like at the right time of it's like biting it, the villager was almost on the downhill, so it got an extra 20% attack bonus, and he's already -1 will. So it would have been great if he had a chance to kind of like lame the board, but with now with -1 will, so it's gonna be a kind of a setback, to be honest. And he has still 2 more sheeps. I think he knows about it. Yep, I think he should be knowing about it. Is he gonna lame with the villager? No, he's sending back, so that should be fine. We will look into Happy Boss map. He just okay, yes, like 4 on wood. His main goal is at the front, secondary goal is also at the front, stone is at the left. Where is this other stone and gold? Oh my god, this gold is like in front of the cliff, and the stone is also at the front. So Happy Boar doesn't have a great map. We could see that all his main resources are at the front, and he's almost end of the map, so there is not even a wood line at the back. So not an ideal map, and already losing a villager and forced to make a loom kind of didn't help him much. He was at least able to kind of lame 2 more sheep, so that's a pretty good thing for Happy Boar. So that would hopefully made Love also to kind of think twice, and his build might be kind of made bad or like made messier. And the barracks is coming out, so this guy has like learned his build orders, and I think this villager is going to just take a 10 gold, and probably that would be it. Or already that villager take a 10 gold. Yep. So he has his own build order. I think he has practiced with Ethiopians. He has a specific gameplay, and Lower's gone for a mill here, so that's interesting. So that's 2 mills. He's like trying to make use of the Malians' cheaper buildings, and he's already up. And wait, it looks like now he's sending the wills to the gold. So it's probably a Manatams coming out for Love also. So both the players have gone for 22 pop up, 23 pop up actually. So and Happy Boar was -1 also. So now he's starting making the militias, and Slow knows about the barracks. He doesn't know about it. He's about to find that. So that's another one already been sent. Okay, he's just trying to harass him as much as possible, and I think now Love knows that the man times are gonna incoming. So let's see whether he is making any moves by himself. So no farm set for Love. He should be short of food. Remember that 2 of the sheeps were lamed, so ideally you should have sent a couple more villagers to the berries maybe. but still he has like access to 3 sheeps, deeds, I guess, so that should be fine. And Happy Boar is like really late, like 11 minutes 47 seconds is like that's really late. He's probably will be going for Mantam's upgrade as soon as he reaches the feudal age. So with Ethiopians, you'll get that extra 100 food and gold, so which is really handy. And I would expect him to go for a immediate archer range also. Actually, Love could have made some damage. He was that was a feudal scout that was running away actually, and quick walls coming out. I like the idea that he's trying to wall himself. That's always safer. And it Happy Boar is going trying to go other side, so that was going to take some real time. So you need to kind of walk around the entire map almost. And he's trying to harass. So that's 4 militia queued by Love, and I think that scout didn't. He should be able to kill that scout, I guess. That's a really good play. He was able to snipe in that scout. That's a really good play. And where is his phantoms? They're like they're not going to make much of a damage for now. And Love realizing that Happy Boar's phantoms have went the other side, he is trying to be a bit aggressive here. And the archer range has just come in. I would have expected him to kind of make that archer range like a bit earlier. OP mining camp from Love. Okay, it is already some one tile away, and he made sure that he had a palisade also to make it worse. So, where is Happy Boar's phantoms? Okay, they are coming this side. Is there a hole anyway? And Love is making like some quick wallings here, guys, and it's open still here. If Happy Boar kind of clicks in, he will be having a chance to kind of go in. So it's now should be closed, and Love is going to make some damage. These are Mantams, Malian's Mantams. That's a really good quick walls coming out from Happy Boar, and I would love to see a gate or something. Yep, would have preferred a made a gate this side. Anyways, that should be fine. Now he's trying probably will. Okay, berries are even over. That's like too many villages on berries, so that's interesting. And that's 4 man times. I guess hopefully Happy Boar doesn't engage with them, and I think he started concentrating on to his home. That's the reason those man times are like idle. And Love, what are you doing, man? Why are you running in under the TC, Love? I think Malian's man times helped a bit there, I guess. And Market is coming out, and Happy Boar need to do only one thing is to just click inside so that he could have gone in this from this end. Remember that Love doesn't even have an archer range, so not a idle thing you would want a man at arms to run into a base. So 2 archer range already coming from Happy Boar, and I would expect him to be more aggressive here, or at least clear these Mantams first. Love's farm, yep. Okay, so he's trying to harass these, knock these walls, but and I think so. And that's another quick walls coming out from Happy Boss. So a really good play coming out from him. Nice walls. I don't think so. Love was able to hit any of his wills like till till now. And those 4 man arms will be forced to move away. This one, okay, I understand that. And this house is gonna go down. And what's his plan of Love? He's not even making any archer range or stable. Is he planning to go for like castle or something? Does he knows that even he's opened here? He thinks it's like closed here. Seriously, that's clearly shows that it's open there. But is anyways, that's fine. I don't see him like taking any stones. Where are his stones? One stone is at the front, and Love is already clicking up. Other stone is at the outside. So now he's making a stable. So he's gonna switch into knights soon. And I don't think Happy Boar will be having any eco to click up. That's going to be a problem. So he required a lot of farms. He has like 600 wood. He need like another 5 to 6 farms minimum to kind of pump in those like gather those food faster. The game would have been like totally different if Happy Boar has clicked into Love's base, so that those mantarms would have walked through this. So that didn't happen, and it's kind of totally changing the game dynamics. And at least those mantarms were finally forced to make a tower there. Probably Love was scared about the archers that's going to come in, but this guy is like camping for some reason. I think he should be attacking. He should be like little aggressive here. Whenever someone's kind of walls you, like it's better that you kind of try to be a bit aggressive, try to make some towers and something, because someone walls, it means that he's planning to go to the next stage with a greedy build without making any army. That's the usual people will go for it. Still sort of thing. But by the time he clicks up, I guess Love will be already in the next. That's like over abuse of the market, so he just clicked it. Hopefully he is like should there's still a hole here, so he's able to wall more. And I don't like this idea of bringing these archers. These archers need to be probably staying in home, so that's so with Love advancing to the next stage, so Happy Boar should be knowing that knight should be coming in. And I see finally a knight being queued by Love, and there's a bloodline upgrade is coming out, and that's 3 TCs are going to be up soon. So I think Love has crossed his danger area, and I think he's kind of in a safe zone now with 3 TCs. I think it's going to be probably a game that he loves to kind of play from here, I guess. So I think he crossed the hard work time, I guess. Anyways, Ethiopian archers, Marston, you never know how it's gonna work out. So, hopefully, Happy Board makes a move after he goes to the castle age of the villages. So, if you're gonna leave the arena guy to be like do a free boom without putting any pressure, so that's inviting some lot of problems for yourself. So, let's see, and he's sending his wills to make a TC here probably. Yep, he's trying to make another TC in the backward lane. And Watkins is coming. Doesn't he have food for what? Why he's not making expos, man? And our scholar upgrade on the way, and probably another TC should be incoming for Happy Bo. Lowe's already like flying away with the wills count. He's almost 12 wills ahead, so Happy Bo need to start making some moves, man. The score might look higher because of his army, but Love has a pretty good boom under it, and this late cross bowman upgrade might end up hurting him a bit. Now it should be fine, I think. Yep. Yes, like shit ton of archers, man. That's like 28 archers, yes. And I think Happy Boar need to be like start trying to be more aggressive, and a monastery coming out for him. And probably Happy Boy need to make his second TC. I don't know why he's delaying on that. Probably he wants to just stay in 2 TC. Let's wait and see. And Love didn't make much of a night. Like okay, he had another 4 in the base now, so that's like almost he has 7 now. But siege workshop coming out to defend that shit ton of exports that are planning to come in. Okay, so he's not planning to make the next easy, and it would be great that if he's like able to make a university soon, so that you will be having access, like you'll be able to do the ballistics. And I think seeing the siege workshop, he should be having some idea that what's Love is planning to go. Oh my god, are we gonna see a bada boom? Oh my god, man, you are seeing a flag there. What are you doing there? Oh my god. Split. Okay, that didn't make much of a damage than I expected. I thought he might get a shot right on his face. Um, well, that was not that bad, to be honest. Um, so, what's going to be the play for Lois' next question? He's like 20 wells ahead. He knows that he has a better eco. The score doesn't actually reflects who is been controlling the game. Um, Probably he will like stick with knights and probably make few more mangonels to defend himself. Way it looks, that's gonna be the game. And you see the eco that he's been making, like those like almost like completely has placed farms in his entire small base he has made out. And now he's trying to expand himself out. And oh my god, that's really bad. Quick walls, a gate probably. Another quick wall. Another quick wall there. Oh my god. It's Titanic. Oh my god, that's Titanic. He's gonna lose a lot of villages there. That's really bad for him. I don't think so. That TC is gonna go up. Come on, another quick wall. Come on, man. Shit. He's now trying. Okay. That's gonna be fucked. And I think he's forced to bring his expos back. And that he has like lost 5 to 6 villages there. And you might even lose more. Okay, finally house is coming out, so that should be fine. And he's make sure that he made another one. And Love's on his aggressive mode, and you could see that 2 magnels. And what is that click with 4 knights? Anyways, so he's just gonna hit and run, try to find places where he can snipe more wills. So that's going to be the play. And even Love has like 1000 wood. He could afford to make a couple more farms, I guess, and also start thinking about going to the next stage. And it's a lot of X right running into those X. My god, oh, don't Titanic, man. You are having a huge lead. Why you want to give away like that? What was that? And that archery range is going to come down. Did the villagers over chop there? Okay, he realized that soon and he built the house there, so that should be fine. So both are playing a kind of more of a passive game. And University is coming out for Love. I think he is lacking buildings to go up. He has only siege workshop. Probably once the University is built, Love should be clicking up to the Imperial Age. And more stables are coming out, so he knows that HappyBoar is going to go for only for expos. And he is planning to stick with knights. And the sea is collecting any stones. Okay, speaking about that, he's already collecting stones, so he's also planning for a castle once he reached Imperial Age, so that he can make his unique upgrades. So these Malian knights will be start to become a OP cavalry as sooner. And this being walled now. And finally University is coming out for HappyBoar. And does he has like shit ton of resources, like even you can click up now also. Hey Newells. That's Love's tale of mining camp, guys. That's like almost 10,000 kilometers away from the wood stones. Okay, so some good sniping coming out from Happy Boar. Is it a castle? No, it's a siege workshop, and I would expect Happy Boar to kind of move, try to hit him a bit. He has enough stones to make a castle also. So if he's able to kind of snipe in few villages at his goals, that might kind of slightly delay the Low's aggression a bit. What's this third gold? Third gold. What the hell is this third gold? Okay, that's a mangonel, and it made sure that it hit only the one of the expos, and that was kind of a decent enough shot. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, that went down, and I think I was gonna lose a lot of knights here. Like, what he's doing? Those are Ethiopians exposed, man. I hope Love doesn't throw out after playing so good, after doing all the hard work. Yes, the eco behind it. Yes, like almost 20 wills I got, so we should be doing fine. And oh my god, I missed to see this, and there are like a lot of knights coming in, and that castle is also denied. That's really bad for him. So oh, see the number of monks there. Pull back those monks. I think they should be able to snipe in those mangonel. And so they are like almost trading each other, and cavalry upgrades is on the way. So Happy Boris, he could sell some wood and get some food and click up. It's not like he can't go up, and he's trying to go under the TC now. Now he's trying to commit too many expos, and I think he might end up losing them a lot. And finally, that castle is out. And did he stop making archers at home? I don't see any other second wave that's gonna be coming soon. So he shouldn't have stopped making expos. He has enough wood and gold, and I think for some reason he's not making archers. That's gonna hurt him a bit. And there's another castle being denied by Happy Boat there, Love Titanic. There's a Doubt castle there standing there on his face. And Love is like lacking access to the gold, I suppose. And Happy Boat is like sniping more villages now. That's really good for him. So, oh my god, see this. There's another Titanic coming out for Love. Oh my god, see the number of villages Love is losing. This is so fascinating to watch, but eventually cavalries are out, and if at all Happy Boar was able to go up earlier, it would have been great with Arbalest. I think he could have like made a lot of damage with those army. Like, yeah, like huge archers there, and now it's a matter of time that Love kind of finishes this game. Oh, I think he kind of stopped making archers. I think if he had continued to make archers and clicked up, you could see the resources. He has like 3000 wood and 2000 gold. Uh, with Arbalest, I think it might have been a bit different, I guess. Love made sure that he tried his best to throw the game. And you could see after even trying to do a doubt castle, he's like trying to build a castle with a one villager. I think it's now GG, I guess. Love is gonna just mass more cavalries, and that's like shit ton of resources bought from Happy Boat to go up. So he's a fighter, so he's not gonna give up soon, and hopefully he has enough stones to make a next castle. So building more castles will help him. Will stop the all those raids coming out from Love, and Love is expanding with more TCs. Like, what is this, man? Like, third TC, fourth TC, I guess, and that's a fifth TC coming out for Love. So Love is like, uh, just keep rebooming. He's keep on expanding himself, and I think he could even easily take down that TC now. And more villages are gonna die now, so probably GG might come soon. And Love need a Farimba upgrade also, so that will like just make these cavaliers too much OP, and it will be uh, nice if he is able to take down the main TC so that he is not able to go to the Imperial Age. Anyways, let's see. So he's trying to just snipe in villages, trying to keep harassing his ego, and Love is also kind of stopped making army. So these guys are like so much lazy to make army, I guess. And Love should be having a shit ton of resources sitting in his pocket. So ideally, he should start making siege or something at least. Like what Love is doing, I don't know. Like with your opponent being like still in castle age, you just need to just finish the game. He's just dancing around with those cavalries, and that kind of gives a time and even a chance for him. Okay, finally, yes, yes. Seeing some siege, Lowers decides to kind of make the moves now. So another trap is coming out. Too many villages are losing, and just 17 army. I don't think so. This gonna help him a lot. So I think the last try from Happy Boris to just switch into Alps and probably give a try, but this guy do has a lot of cavalries, and he has like a lot of map control. You could see that 5 TC, and he's like going for the extra golds, and he's also having access to the Jabetos, so that will kind of deny those pikemans or even the shuttle warriors. So it's just a matter of formality before Love completely kill Happy Boar, I guess. I don't find a way that Happy Boar can come back from this. He has like lost too many villages, and his eco is in full of shambles. And I don't think so. He even have access to the gold. He's not even collecting gold. There are a lot of idols, and Love could actually afford to make that castle like way in front also if he wants like Chapitos. Okay, I think this should be fine. And he has like a lot of cavalry also to defend. So Shotluar is like just wreck those Jabetos now, but I think with the mass Jabetos, Love should be fine anyways. So it's a watchtower. So even at this time, uh, Happy was trying to be as much as annoying as possible, and they don't know how many relics he has. Just a one relic, and his third goal is also at the front, so he will be kind of almost in a position where he doesn't have access to any of his gold. So and for some reason there's no upgrades on Happy Boss Pikemen, so that's another thing. And come on man, Love, just finish the game, kill the game fast. The pop count, almost more than double the pop count is Love's is almost like 160 compared to almost mid of 60 from Happy Boar. So that's a kind of a dominance that's been Love's been able to do in this game. He's been in control, and now he's progressing more with the trips. And Happy was trying to add more barracks, so he's been trying to add pikes, but I think now it's like too late, to be honest. There is some lag in the game, or is it like these people are passing and doing things? I don't know. And these Cavaliers are going to do? They almost going to the end of the map, and I think now Love will like slowly but surely will kill him. So he's trying to take down these two PCs, and he's starting to raid everywhere. And Happy Ball is trying to be more annoying as possible. Like you could see the sneaky towers that's been coming out from him, and this villager came here, man. Like, okay, purple warrior. Finally, GG has come. So Love played really well. I guess Happy Boar should have been more aggressive in the castle age with like he had like 30 expos or something. If he was able to be more aggressive, I think game would have been like slightly like different. It might have gone the way he wants, and also those three man terms. If he had like click into Love space, that would have been a kind of a game changer, might be because. Love had nothing. He was like greedily going for the next stage, even without any stables or archer range. So, anyways, good game from Love. So good. KD's there. He had a better ego and team was just. Oh, that's game one goes to Love. So I thought Happy Boar would have a pretty good chance in Arabia. Uh, wasn't happen. Like he didn't make enough damage in the feudal age, so that's a problem. So game 2, it's going to be Happy Boar's home map, and it's going to be Acropolis. So those that are left for him are Mongols and Huns. I think it's going to be ideally Huns pick from Happy Boar. I don't think so. Mongols probably Mongols would be a proper choice for RF if we are going to see a third game in this series. And others use low as Aztecs and Franks, and I think it's going to be straight Franks pick from him. That kind of makes sense in Acropolis, but Aztecs are like probably could save like if you are able to have that good advantage because uh, usually for the wood lines you need to kind of go away from the top hill, so that's a good chance for an Aztec player to kind of raid into enemies eco, and you could start making a lot of harassment using those initial mana terms probably, and later on probably you could kind of in castle age you could make those annoying eagle warriors. So anyways, let's see what's gonna go. So we are waiting for the games to be launched, guys. So game 2. So let's wait and see how it's gonna go. And probably that's with the round of 32, I guess. This is the last game, I guess. I think we were able to see all games have been casted, I guess. So more the days go by and more deeper we go into the tournament, we will start to see like some real matchups, like close matchups. So usually start of the tournament it's always a slow pace pickup because these games are matched up using like seedings, and usually highest seeded player will be playing a lower seeded player, so there will be some skill gap, but there is always some chance that a low seeded player will be able to kill the higher seeded player. So even the last game, a last series before one, like we saw like Liverpool gamer versus blah play, and I think Liverpool gamer was much higher seeded than blah play, but he was able to kill him too. So there are surprises, so it's not like it's going to be a one-sided games at the initial of the tournament. So that's kind of all about tournament. You will see some surprise in tournaments. And round of 16 is another one that's like most a interesting round, I would say. Um, that will be a much better option. Sorry, round of 16 will be more of interesting one. Like the skill gap is kind of slowly will get thinner, and you will start seeing a lot of close matches. Anyways, so now game two, and they have just started. So I think what I can see from the last gameplay, Happy Board shouldn't allow allow to do is free boom, free arena stuffs. Rather, I would expect them to kind of maybe even a tower rush, kind of change the game dynamics. Oh my God, Love has dropped. I guess he just showing us left the game. So we need to wait for another couple of minutes. I guess I don't know why Love dropped. So just a minute, guys. So guys, Love has just dropped out of the room. So we are just waiting for him to reconnect. Uh, Why the games are even launching when Love is already dropped in the room, guys? So we'll be game will be relaunched soon. It's been like a long day. I think I've been streaming from 5:30, 5 o'clock. I had a 1 hour gap, I guess, for the dinner, but it's been a really like I think the most of the time was like waiting time or like fixing some technical issues. That's part of any tournament. So Love has just hopped into the room again, guys. Hopefully now we will need to fix FP and things. His Wobbly has crashed.
Start the game already!
Uh, yeah, relaunching now. You can cross out Ethiopian Somalians. Yeah, man, sure. Okay, so the game was started. So they are just. It seems after they launched and started the game, it seems like it dropped. So I could see Happy Boris restoring the game. We should be straight jumping into the game soon. So I would love to see Happy Board do some YOLO stuffs because the standard stuffs are not working for him. We saw in the last game. Um, his man terms didn't make any damage, and he was not aggressive enough with that many archers. I suppose if he was able to little aggressive, try to make a tower something kind of, it's kind of spoils the other guy's build order, and at our level I guess that's like very important. You need to kind of make the other guy to go for his plan B or plan C, rather allowing him to dictate the game. So Love was able to dictate the game entire time, so that we were like able to see that clearly in the after he reached Imperial Age, he was just kind of throwing out cavalry everywhere, just trying to raid. So let's see how Happy Boar is gonna go with this one. And as usual, the error. I will just rejoin. Okay, Logan, you have been called, I guess. I think they are not able to restore the game. A Titanic 10 came out, I guess.
Yes.
Love is trying to troll everyone as much as possible.
Start the game
Okay, I think
already!
they're gonna go for new game. So they were not able to restore it, I guess. Some again technical issues, I guess. So they're gonna go for a new QI Acropolis, and hopefully we should be seeing the games in the next 2 minutes, guys. So there have been too many stops, and I think now it should be start fix. Oh my God, love is here. Are go and start the game, man. All my predictions are GG, anyways. That's not a problem, man. Steam cheat. Yeah, we just saw the photo in the AOE in their group also. Someone has been like teaching you through TS, it seems. Yeah, finally game has started and this noob has left the stream, hopefully. So guys, we are going to go into the game 2 finally. KOI Acropolis, and it's Love versus Happy Boar, and probably expecting Franks versus Hans. They're coaching brothers style. Okay, so this time around. So finally, guys, after a couple of drops and issues, we are going into game 2. No, we get a server error as usual. App. I I really don't know why that's happening every time when there's a game being launched. We'll just relaunch it. Hopefully, it should be working now. Yep. What? Koreans? What the fuck is happening? Why that fucker picked Koreans. Doesn't he doesn't even have any civ draft, man. Fucking give him admin loss, man. Where are you, Rogan? What's the hell is going on here? So I'm not sure. He had like Aztecs and Franks, I guess.
No.
Seriously? Arey yaar, I'm fuck these snobs, man. Just give him admin loss, man. This is like he's like specifically doing shits. I have my own work. I can't be like just licking his ass whole time. This is so stupidity. Oh fuck. I'm not sure what these guys are gonna do. Like, are they gonna?
Piggy.
Anyways, so our work is to just cash. Anyways, let's forget all the shits. So, and Happy
Yes.
Boy just went for Reno. Fuck this. Why he went for Koreans? Let them just play the game 3, I guess. That's the way to do it. Hey, what the hell is happening?
Ah!
Okay, they're just arguing. Love losses is restart. You knew Happy Boy. Okay, guys, I think we'll just relaunch this game again. But I'm tired. Seems like Happy Boy is dropped, I guess, but I don't see him like dropped. Maybe this is looking really shit, man. I'm tired of this. So I don't know. Admins are decided not to give admin loss anyways, but I think Rogan has lost his re, I guess. So Happy Boar, I think Happy Boar called a re. So both the players are now without any re.
Yes.
So we will just wait for Happy Boar to reconnect. I'm not sure what is the reason he has dropped. Oh, okay, we need to kind of time pass now, I guess. Um, what we can do is we will just see the Happy Boris back in the room. So let's go TG, man. Yeah, man.
Ah!
I don't know why is like guys are just waiting, wasting others' time.
No.
So now the problem is love went for Koreans and knows what Happy Boris picked now. So now they're like deciding how to kind of go from here. Array, this is so cancerous. So Rogan is asking Happy Boar to.
Yes.
Okay, so Rogan is asking Happy Boat to pick a sieve from the pool. So Love is left with Franks or Aztec. So he could choose any one of those for Love to kind of start. So Happy Boat has given him Franks.
Yes. Start the game already!
So they should be again, guys. Like there is no happy now. I think the cancer is over, and finally they just launched the game 2. And Happy Boar has gone for Hans, and he just picked Love as Franks. So I think he could have picked Aztecs, maybe. I don't know. Um. Anyways, so probably Franks are much better than Hans. So we are just waiting for the game to be started, guys. So this is probably the last series of the round of 32. So next week we will be having round of 16, and hopefully I will be able to play my games against the Indus Onkar. And I'm just praying that at least I will be able to win one game. So that's all I wanted from that best of 3. Anyways, so hoping that at least I will be able to kill him in my home map. So Let's see. So I thought of practicing entire day for that game, like game versus Unka, but I'm been like left with streaming whole day. So anyways, I can't kill him. So even if I practice, so there's no point in practice. We can put it in that way. Okay, so finally the game has launched, and hopefully Love has picked a proper Franksu, and Happy Boar has sticked with Hans, and there is hoping that there is not going to be more cancer or drama. And the game is going to launch in 40 seconds. There we go. And probably I might get a error to start with, and we will, as usual, rejoin the lobby, I guess. Okay, no error this time. Okay, so both have gone for Franks and Hans, so that's something to start with. Okay, so we will go with Lau's map. So sorry, Lau's ace first. So he's been asked to pick Franks after some small drama. So I think Franks favors over Hans here. Anyways, let's see. So that's two bows there for love. So they're at the same place. That's nice. Happy Boar is a guy who loves to kind of lame a lot. We did like we saw in even in the KOA Arabia game where like his scouts were like so early came to Love's base, and he was actually successful with laming two sheep. So this is KOI Acropolis. How the map works is you have your TCs on a hill, and your main gold and stones and berries are usually on the hill, and you have like very little wood on that. And after a period of time, you need to kind of eventually move in outside these hills to gather wood lines. So basically, this map requires a lot of map control because your wood lines
Yes.
are like always away from the TC, and so that's how this map works. So you could expect a lot of scout wars in this map usually, as the wills are being forced to go out for the wood lines. So and it's not easier to wall these things, and you
Yes.
can't wall on this black area anyways. So let's see how his love is gonna play in this game. And let's see into Happy Boars. Yes, his main gold and stone are like very closer to the TC, but his wood lines are like his like entire base is like little kind of clumsy, I would say. So you could see that Love has a pretty good open surface, but Happy Boar's base is kind of shrunken and kind of in a irregular shape, I would say, than the usual Acropolis usually used to be. And they are doing a lot of trash talks, and I think he was able to steal it two sheeps, or did he give back? Anyways, so probably need to micro that villager, 3 on woodline, and with hunts, we would be expecting a scouts coming from him. Love's already with 4 on woodlines, and here comes the mill. And yeah, early loom coming out for Happy Boar. That's interesting. And Love might be running into the TCs of Happy Boar. Come on, man! Kill the scouts. That's going to be huge. Those are Frank scouts, and you ideally want them with the lesser HP so that they don't have that extra advantage during the start of the game. And Happy Boar. Did he see the boar? Come on, man! Oh fuck! I think he went a yeah, yeah, one tile, yeah, away. I guess that kind of gonna total Titanic. Okay, at least he didn't. What? Love is Titanic now. What is this? These villagers are doing. Oh my god. So this is what I was saying, that a good way for Happy Boar to win this is like hitting low at very start of the game. Like unless you are able to do some YOLO stuff, or like you being trying to be more aggressive, I don't think so. A arena player will be like that bad after he reaches castle age. So that will be kind of a bread and butter for him. Like he would have been boomed shit ton of games in arena. So his weaker zones will be the dark age and the complete feudal age. So and usually arena players are like not even like so used to wall also. They are like so it's like it they will take some time to wall, and that's really bad. That's really bad, man. That's really bad. You already know that his TC is there, and why you want to kind of move your scouts there, then that's really hurting him again. So he's, oh my god, love. Both the players are Titanic. He already was hit by the TC, and now he again just ran into the TC. So and low is already up. That's a pretty good uptime. And people trying to go 23 wheels. I think he was like late on board probably, and it's not gonna help him. Finally, he's up. I think he's for some reason he did the early loom versus boar was probably far away. So it's just 1 minute began, probably 80 seconds began, and barracks is coming out for love. And is he gonna wall him? Wall scout? I think he's gonna wall. That's gonna be what? Yeah, he's walling. Happy boar. I think he should have walled and just put that villager and kill that scout rather than trying to wall this side. I guess with such low HP, that villager could have easily killed that scout. Now that is more Titanic. Oh, he wants to delete house and do that walling. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. No, set a pass there. I think it should be a pass. Hopefully there is no more drops, man. And Happy Poor doesn't seems to be migrating out of his hill yet, so he's like still kind of preferring to go for lumber camps on that main hill. And I think Lau is wasting too many things on trying to kind of hold that scout. And they both are having some nice trash talk among themselves. And stable coming out for Lau. And Happy Poor.
Wood, please.
I don't see him making any barracks at 4k level. Okay, so finally I think he Titanic by not making a barracks set. So now he realized, sends couple of villagers, finally he's building a barracks. So he's kind of more nervous.
Yes. Start the game already!
I can read that my mouse is malfunctioning, so Happy Boar is having some issues with his mouse. Probably it stopped working or something. But hopefully no drops, man. Just continue playing, please. So both the players have gone for a mill to kind of get these. If either one of the players are like more aggressive, they should be able to pick up few wills. And wood lines are like really far from TC, so it's all about who's gonna make those right units and how fast they're gonna make it. And Love continues to kind of block that scout. Two scouts are out, and they are Frank scouts. They have better HP, and Happy Boar should be giving in his own scouts now. And Happy Boar doesn't seems to be making any spears yet. He should be knowing that Frank scouts are going to come soon. So it's better to queue in at least couple of spears, probably place them one here and one here. And I like the idea that at least he's trying to be aggressive now. Like last game with Expos, I think he was like too much camping, and that scout probably might go into the right spot here. If he continues to go, that he will be able to access that wood line. He could make some harassment, but he is spreading across his scouts for some reason. And finally, Love is moving with his scouts, and Love has a pretty good some sweet spots at Happy Board, like what he has explored. At least he knows that there is a woodline here. It's a berries here, so probably will be running straight into the woodlines. And I don't see spears yet queued by Happy Boar, so that's like he's trying to be more naked at his base. And where is his scouts? Like that's really bad. Why you would come like bring them back here? Like those are like even Frank scouts. You can't even like kill with your own scouts with the same number of scouts. So I prefer going for a couple of spears and try to go aggressive on Love. So that would be a better option for him. Okay, so Love is being chased now. What? So you could see that uh, that's really bad for him. Like you want those scouts to be eating his eco, not chasing those scouts. That's gonna help him. Not gonna help Happy Boar here. Like he will be just straight running into the spearmans of Love. Like if he's just keep on chasing them, that's gonna not help at all. And he's been walled. It's not been completely walled that side. And those are Frank scouts, remember, and early wheelbarrow coming there, so that's a pretty good. And Happy Boat trying to use the hill advantage there, trying to micro scouts, and he need to kind of move away now. I would just, if he's gonna come meet Lord on scouts, I would just love to see him making some scale barding or something, so that he has that equals that extra HP bonus that Love has. Okay, now Love is sending his scouts, and probably he will be trying to target these woodlines. So, and more lumber camps coming out for him. And if Love knows about it, it would be a really a bad raiding. And Happy Boar is so reluctant to make a single spear. Okay, finally he makes it. He finally hears me, and those scouts are gonna make damage. So I think he should have made at least a 2 to 3 spears by now, and this is gonna hurt him a lot. And I like the idea of going for scale barding, but his base is at in a pretty dangerous position here. His eco is being forced to go idle. That's one well sniped, and he's probably could snipe another 3 more villagers. I don't think so. He will be able to quick wall that, and more shambles. Hopefully, he's able to trade. He was able to kill one villager. That's nice. And where is this spearman from Happy Boar, man? I think he should be making spearmans rather than like. Oh my god, he's straight running under the TC. That's really bad for him again. Happy Boar, man. But taking wrong decision after wrong from one from another. And now these spearmans, and he might even killed under the TCs now. So this is not looking really good for him, and I think the game is lagging more, and it's like really helping him out. Like that lag is like really real, man. Like even during the casting I could see, and it seems like he all tapped it so that like spearmans kill the scouts, like at least 2 scouts there. And I think Happy Boar is like taking the revenge now with that spearman. So not a good trade at all for him. And hopefully he's able to snipe in at least one villager. No, he's not even able to snipe that villager. He's been forced to go back. and it's not looking nice for him. So you could the builds count are like not that huge, like it allows just one build again, and allows just trying to kind of he's reluctant to kind of move into the mainland, so this might end up hurting him later, I guess. See this lumbercamp again, he's like reluctant to move out, probably he's waiting for the next stage. And happy boar resource, I think he has like 1500 wood, he need to kind of use something there. And Lau has like 800 wood and 1000 gold, and he totally forgot to go for gold for some reason. And Apple, I think you need more spearments there. This is gonna be really bad. It's looking bad. And Low is gonna snipe more villages. Oh my god, this is shambles. I don't encourage him to fight on ill, man. This is really shambles. Happy Boar, what are you doing, dude? You are losing all your four villages there. This is pathetic. This is really bad for him. And he's even able to click up. And I think he should have just moved those villages to the TC. So this is GG, man. Yep, this is GG. Both the players have clicked up, and some nice wallings coming out from him. And Love is still reluctant to not to go for gold for some reason, and I don't know what's his plan. Now he all of a sudden sends all the villages to the gold, so he just realized that there is no gold, and that scout is still alive, man, and it's been still trapped. So scale boarding coming out, and I would just love to see kind of Happy Board kind of goes for full pikeman rush or something before even Love is able to make kind of any castle and turns it into a throwing X-Men, because probably Frank's knights are gonna be coming out soon. So let's see how it's gonna work out for him. And a second stable coming out for Happy Bow, and already two stables are up for Love, and he's making all the upgrades. And Love need to kind of migrate out of the main hill sooner for the woods. I think he's gonna run out of wood on that top of the hill sooner. He has enough wood, but I think he sold all his stones to go up, so he will be buying the stones, I guess, to build new castles. Sorry, TC. And what is this? What is happening here? Why we see a 5 villages? Okay, he's gonna build a TC now. And finally villages are coming out for Love. And imagine, oh my god, both the players are gonna build a TC in the same wood line. That's how coincident that is. And Happy Board, come on man, move your ass, move your knights there. Just move your knights there. That's the only place he didn't like explore in that area, and he's making the TC at the right place, the same spot where he's been not explored. Oh, thought that villager might even know about it, and that's not even a TC. That was like a lumber camp that's coming out, and probably another TC here, maybe. I don't know, or like TC somewhere here so that he could access the extra gold. And Frank's knights, and they have been almost fully upgraded. And Happy Board doesn't even have +2 armor yet, so he needs some of the spikes support, I guess. And Laos trying to kind of split his army, and that's not going to help him at all. And he has more spearments, and I think a pikeman upgrade from Happy Boar is kind of worth, I would say. And what is that? Two wolves are coming in. What for? What they are coming in? Oh my god! Is it a misclick or something from now? Those villagers are like standing right next to Happy Boss Knights, and I think the Love has a better upgrades on the knights, and that's the reason he's able to kill him. And that's a second TC, is it? Yep, that's a second TC coming out. And this guy has a very bad. Um, what is this? Like zero wood. Is he selling stuffs like 800 food, 70 gold? So that's some weird resources that I could see in love. And the Happy Boar is like almost utilized everything. Like he has like higher end of his gold at 500, which I would love to see him. Hey man, I don't know what happened. Is someone passed or like Happy Boar is still having some issues with his mouse? Is it something to be formed? I'll just check the lobby whether these guys are any one of these guys have dropped or is it just a pass? Like just a pass. Yep, here comes the game assumes again. Okay. Happy Boar has dropped, I guess. I could see him enter the room. Okay. So we are gonna see another technical issue, I guess. Let's see. Um this is almost GG, I would say. Like lose all his wills under this TC. And it seems like uh Happy Pose Ooply has crashed. And that's like massacre under the TCF Happy Board. Like he lost like some 7 to 6 villages there, and I don't think so any more villages are this side. And as expected, Steam has end. We'll just quickly look into the humans. Low as the apparent. He's been playing good, and I think Happy Board is making a lot of mistakes like he could have avoided. So we are back to the lobby, guys, and the game is going to be restored again. Um, Oobly got crashed, so that's the reason we are back. Okay, guys, so it's been a long wait, and I think the game is almost like slipping away from Happy Board, I guess. Uh, Probably if Happy Board is able to make some pikes or something, it doesn't even have a pikes upgrade, and I don't think so. His knights are also like fully upgraded, so he won't be able to overrun Lau's army with just with knights. I guess he needed some support there. So pikes is the ideal choice. I could even think of it. Anyways, let's see. Don't ask this many games nowadays, so this is the first time. I think I was able to do some justice, trying to be energetic as much as possible. Um, it's kind of a good experience to cast these many games for this much longer time. So, so we are gonna restore the game. They have just started the game again. So we should be launching in another less than a minute probably. And so the scores are 1-0, and Happy Boar is playing the do or die game in a best of three, and the odds are not looking good for him. It seems like Lau is also dominating on his home map, Acropolis. So let's see whether Happy Boar is gonna have some options. Does he has anything to pull out from his sleeves? Because he need to do it as soon as possible, because this game is like slowly running out of his hands. Okay, so and you could see the Franks knights are like killing lots of villagers, and already loves almost like 30. Oh, that's bad. Losing a lot of villages. Like, he lost like some 7 to 8 villages here, and more knights are coming. He's just keep on raiding him. He knows that he doesn't have the eco, and he's been like losing a lot of villages. So that's the second TC coming out for love, and I don't think so. These monks are gonna like he probably might be able to kind of convert a three monks maybe, but what the fuck love is doing? Just kill the monks, man. But he's been like total dead. Like you could see that he's been raided everywhere. His villager count has gone like almost 21. So I imagine how bad it's like. And here comes the GG finally from Happy Boar. So that was really bad. I was expecting Happy Boar to like do much better than this, but hard times. And this guy was being coached by some super bad guy who's been sitting with him. So hard luck for him. Bad timing that he is there in Bangalore. Anyway, so well played by Love, and congrats. Like thanks for Happy Board for participating again. This chap is like participating in any Indian event that's been conducted. So I just really like the attitude he's been showing. So usually people only sign up for tournaments when they still like they feel that they have a kind of slightest chance, but he always loves to kind of conduct like join in these kind of series and try to give his best. So that's pretty much with the round 32, I guess. Finally, we were able to complete this. So good luck to Love. He will be advancing to the next round, and let's. I don't know what's
Boo!
winners interview. Okay, we can call that. We will try to get hold of Love now. Let's see what's. Didn't bring a mouse here.
Connected.
Let's see where is Love. I don't find Love anywhere. I will just go to the room which I want
Channel
to.
switched.
Hey guys,
Hey man,
okay, GG. So what you guys are doing?
do you want to play TG now?
Why you guys are doing a 1v1?
Huh? No, we are just spectating. You are watching stream.
Oh, is that okay? We will play something then. Arey, what is that sound?
Mama is actually on this thing, speakers.
Mama, don't use speakers, man. Mama is not here. What?
User joined your channel.
Hey man.
Hi. Let's do some TGs now.
Sorry.
User joined your channel.
Hey, Blue Wolf, where is my interview, man?
Okay, come RM4. We will do our interview now.
Nice
Hey,
names,
he's
buddy.
coming RM4.
Yeah, you both come.
Channel switched. Channel
do it,
switched.
Arey, come RM4, man.
Give your interview after playing
coming.
Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Hello?
Hello, congrats, man.
Hey, Blue Wolf, thank you. Wait 1 second. Ass is also coming.
As
My
is.
coach will tell you.
Arey, this is like another level cheating, man. My prediction went wrong because of this guy.
Hello. Hello, आज नहीं आ रही hold यार.
तू कर भाई.
Oh my god. Arey, what is this noise?
He's trying to come, like love is trying to come back.
Okay.
He went to search for earphones or something.
What are you doing there?
I came here to visit him in general.
Holy shit. Arey, you guys like planned up something and you kind of went there at the right
Yes,
time,
Blue
man.
Wolf. Start my interview, please.
Yeah, man. So maps. So did you expect Arena to be get banned?
Bro, what are you asking me?
Sorry.
Of course, no, of course I want to. I mean, I knew it will be banned.
So like your other option was RF.
Actually, I was also expecting Regicide Fortress to be banned, but the fucker didn't ban it.
Actually,
Actually took the home map I was hoping to take.
I especially actually like before start of the game I pinged him saying that ban Arena and RF, but he didn't go for that.
But it doesn't. It didn't even matter now. You know.
You know,
I'm so good at it.
you are okay. Let's go by game by game. I don't want to jump it. Okay,
Yeah,
so
sure.
Civ draft. I think you picked all tier 1 civs because I know who would have helped you. So that was
My
like
coach told me to pick Chinese, Aztecs, and everything. So
that
I
was
was
no
like,
wonder
I'm
that
good
you picked those
with it.
civs. That's fine. Okay, so
But I banned gods on my own. He wanted me to ban. अबे stop
that
ban करने
that
को.
makes sense that obviously you would have not asked to ban gods when he already banned Chinese, so that's kind of makes sense that gods ban was from you. Why you wanted to ban gods? Like
I don't like playing against gods. He banned my Regicide Fortress Civ, and I didn't know how to counter gods.
if you pick Chinese only, like if he is going for gods, I think it's going to be a straight counter, right? Anyways, like You had others.
I don't even know which counter switch.
Okay, then chill. Okay, there's no point in arguing. Okay. So game one, Arabia. So your favorite map.
Obviously.
So when I was
Did you see the improvisation when he stole my sheep? Perfect build order.
and did you know that you were not completely walled?
No. Where was the hole?
Y-
Left side of my base.
Right side of your base, like
Arey, I don't even know my hole. How will he know?
you were taking the deers at the right side, right? So there was a wood line, and that was like open completely, like entire time.
But he had 30 archers and he didn't even try attacking me when I was going to castle edge.
Yeah, that was like that's the bad move he made. Like even if he
Ah,
had like sent those three man terms to inside other side, like the place where that was open, I think your build would be like more screwed, I guess. You
yeah,
went for a
definitely.
greedy castle age without single army.
Arey, this entry is more about bashing Happy Boar than it's about celebrating my win.
Okay, fine, okay.
Arey, I had to give my laptop to S Kicker when I was down 40 villagers in while going to Imperial Age. He killed my 40 villagers,
I
so I
know
gave
you
my
will be
laptop to S.
telling these some these some shits so that some drama will happen. I know about you.
No, man. I read ethics today and I wanted to pour my heart out. That's it.
So why you didn't finish him in like in that Arabia game early? Like
Arey,
you
because
were
I told you, na, we were transitioning. I mean, from my laptop, my hotkeys to S hotkeys, and that's where all the villagers died.
okay, that's fine. So what else we had like
Game
uh
2 was a rampage, proper rampage.
game 2 could have been much better. Like yeah, I think
But actually, build order plays a lot of part.
he didn't like I think he was not aggressive in both the games. Like he
Exactly.
was
While
having army almost the same what you had, but he never attacked. And
yeah, this happens when your APM is not high, so you try to play defensive a lot.
what the fuck is to do with APM? I have like a much lesser APM than anyone else in the game,
I've
man.
seen you stream, man. You play faster than me. You can ask us. He was sitting behind me.
No, Aske has told that Love has a pretty good APM.
What?
Well,
Abey,
that's
you told him that I have a good APM. Thank you.
because you are better. Your APM is better than me. That's what he told me.
Then maybe he has seen both of us.
Okay, so game
Did you
2.
hear that?
No, I didn't hear. I'm not hearing him anything.
Nothing. It's okay. That was my girlfriend kissing me.
Fuck. Okay, that's fine. So game 2, Acropolis. What was the shit with Koreans?
Arey, man. Earlier we had restored the game, so I didn't need to pick the save again. So when we restarted the game after it went out of sync, I picked random, and I don't know if he saw it or not, but he didn't even tell me and asked for a re at minute 4.
Okay, fine. So I think
What do you think of my chances in round 2, man?
you are gonna face.
Super Mama Reddy. Who is this guy?
I don't know, man. You just finished those games now itself, so that you. I think you better don't do live games. I guess I will just speak to the admins saying that. I think we will just stream Rex
I need
from
rest, man.
Love.
User joined your channel.
That's the best
I
thing,
need
I
rest
guess.
after 2 hours of these games.
Hey,
It rained
yeah, you can do it tomorrow. I think Ash is gonna be staying there for a week, right?
for 3 to 4 days.
That should be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
User left your channel.
Okay, so
Okay, man.
you want to speak about Acropolis more? No. We
I
spoke.
don't know, man. It was a pretty simple game. I
Oh,
expected more
fuck.
from my opponent, but it disappointed me a lot.
Okay, man. So when we are going to co-cast?
I don't know English, man. How will I co-cast with you?
Now you are speaking with me in English only, right? Are you speaking in
No,
Marathi or
as you
something?
say, ass is showing me the words to speak, so I'm just doing
As
this.
is.
I can't co-cast in English for 2 hours.
Come on,
I'm from
man.
Haryana. What do you expect from me?
Haryana people are very intelligent, man.
They are intelligent, but they can't speak English for shit.
You
You can drive Scorpio if you want that.
Come on, man. Let's do one game. One game. You pick one
Now
game.
we'll co-cast Ass versus Dragon Star. You, me, Mama.
But for that, you need to kind of win me, right? I'll be winning Unkar and probably facing Aske. So you need to
You're in
win
the
me.
tournament?
Arey, fuck. I am obviously in the tournament.
I want you in round 2, man.
What?
I want to play you in round 2.
Uh,
Isn't there a loser's packet?
no, not this time around.
Shit, man.
It would have been great, obviously, to know bash you. Anyways, that's not the case, man.
Yeah, sure. One map bully.
I am not a one map bully, man.
Hey, Rogan told me you're a one map bully.
Now the drama starts. Okay, love.
That's it.
Thanks for the interview. We will
Thanks, man. No
Matt,
problem. Bye-bye.
see you soon. Bye.